Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Act Clever. I really appreciate the fact that you're here taking a look at my Act software training classes and courses. I want you to know that in late 2019, I said, I've done all these training videos throughout the years. I'm a teacher. I love to teach people about ACT and how to use it and make it more effective for their business. And I said, wouldn't it be great if I could put this all together in one spot so that people could come in, watch my tutorials, take my classes, and learn as much as they can about ACT to make it a better tool for the way they use it in their business. I also wanted to challenge you a little bit to say, hey, there's some other things you could be doing with this, so how can I lay that out in such a way? Well, I found a way to do that. And in the last 4 months, beginning of 2020, I started putting together Act Clever. And I decided, you know what, I want this to be easy and inexpensive so the masses, all ACT users, could easily get involved in taking these classes, my courses. There's more than 15 hours as of today of training, tutorials, and videos on this site, and it will continue to grow. My first course is just the fundamentals, and the fundamentals can be good for anyone and everyone that uses ACT. For those of you that are experienced ACT users, you can come in and sort of clear up some ways you use things. If there's any confusion about the way things work, no problem. Act 2, our second course, is all about how you can customize ACT. Now, some of you might not be as technical in nature as others, but if you can't do this stuff yourself and you need help, no problem, you can get it. But I want to expose you to the way you could potentially use ACT. Give you some ideas to simplify the way you use ACT for your business. Customize it for you. Make ACT easier to work with. The easier it is to work with, the more productive you'll be, and you'll do a better job creating sales and taking care of your customers. Our third course, Selling with ACT, is all about everything I've learned through the years. Basically, it's the fundamentals of making sure that when you come in on Monday morning, you have a plan. It gives you a laid out plan. I give you documents that you can print out and watch and follow. I talk about some of the most important fields in ACT. I talk about organization and making sure that no important contact in ACT ever slips through the cracks. That's so important. Take care of your customers, take care of your prospects. All these concepts talk about that and lead back to the fundamental idea that I don't want any important contact in that database to be forgotten about. And you know what? That's not as daunting as it may seem. You can do that, and I'm going to lay out a way for you to do that using ACT. Our fourth course is about ACT and other software add-ons. These are tools that have been produced to do different things for you to make you more effective using ACT and other software such as Microsoft Outlook. Some of these tools you use every day. Some of these tools you use maybe monthly, and some of them you might only use on occasion. But they're here. I'll show you how to use them. I'll show you how to make the best of this software. Our fifth class is all about working with ACT in the web, ACT in the cloud. And basically what it is, it's a horse of a different color. ACT in the cloud is very similar if you've used ACT on the desktop of your computer. But the reason this is an important area is because now you have an alternative. You have another way you can use ACT. If you are brand new to ACT and only using this version, I do recommend learn the cloud version, but go in and look at some of the other classes as well because we'll pull it all together. It's not an either or. You can use both, the ACT desktop and the cloud version. In our last class, we talk about ACT Marketing Automation. And what ACT Marketing Automation is all about is ACT's tool to send and receive emails directly from inside ACT. You can use it in a simple way, maybe send a monthly newsletter, or you can use it as a sophisticated drip marketing campaign. You can use landing pages to put on your company website, so that if you take information in, as people fill out forms, that information can come right into ACT. I've said that in my opinion, using ACT Marketing Automation is like hiring a salesperson because you can use it in such a way that it becomes very sophisticated and stays on top of things that are happening within your business. So I think it's a great tool. All in all, the ACT community has more than 100,000 users. And my goal is to make sure that if you are an ACT user, you get the most out of it. Because if you get the most out of it, you're going to continue to use ACT. And that's good for you, that's good for me, that's good for the entire community and the makers of ACT. They're a small business, they're trying to make good software that people will buy and continue to support. And if you're educated and can get more out of the software, everyone wins. I've tried to make this affordable so it's easy to use, and also make it so that you can come back to it and learn over time. So ladies and gentlemen, Act Clever is here. Act Clever is here to help you be a better actor so you can act quicker, act smarter, act clever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If I can help you in any way or answer any questions about this course or these courses, please feel free to reach out to me. Don't hesitate to make this site better. Thank you.